Hey guys, this is me and George. Um, we just he's not feeling very well today, so we decided just to play a blitz game. And for us, blitz is 1 minute and 40-second, 45-second yo-yomi. So you have some time to think, but you don't have time to overthink. Okay, so here we are. I'm white. So I decided to press him, see what he's going to do. And this, by the way, is a 9-down professional move. This is played It's been played in pro games, no problem. I've been experimenting with this Joseki recently. So we're going to look at it a bit. We know that if white plays this way, black is free to play away because the 3 stones are fine. So we can just do whatever he wants. Game continues, however it continues. And it's going to be a while before white plays this move. There's no rush, but almost always white's going to be getting this in. Okay, and we're looking specifically at these 2 stones and how they face in this direction, which is not very valuable.
Lance, if they face in that direction, which isn't very valuable, and white doesn't need that Kasumi move, then why play it at all?
Because white's interested in attacking this top group, but black can just press white down and it's very easy. So like the proverb says, if you want to invade, in this case the top, first approach. Now we can invade the top and black can't counter any of those things anymore. White has a nice strong position now. Okay, so those 2 stones is what we're focusing on. When white plays here, same thing for black. Black can play away. Assuming he does. Oh, well, we'll start here. When white plays here, black can push and cut, which transforms into this Joseki, which we all know. And at this stage of the game, almost all strong players, I'd say 85%, prefer white because Sente is so valuable right now. So black's probably going to do his play away. And right now, white's going to say, okay, since I'm weak, he can cut me whenever he wants. I'm going to play these 2 stones. And these 2 stones face the center where the rest of the game's going to be played. Much more valuable. So I've always found that interesting. This white position upper right is cut. But black's not in a rush to cut it. It's kind of in white's favor in the early stages. So white will be fixing. White is white is not going to play that unless white plans on fixing. George, anything to add on that whole thing?
No, I don't think so. I'm just thinking, so in what situations you might play one or the other. So presumably you play this way if you're not worried that black's going to immediately push and cut, because otherwise that's just bad for you. And you, you play the other way. If you play the other way, it sounds like you're most likely going to follow up with the Kasumi, which means that you're interested in attacking the top.
Yeah, I don't think this is a good way of looking at it. I would say the most basic idea is it's a matter of taste. Which do you prefer? But at this stage of the game, most Go games aren't played this way, with 1 corner Joseki beginning it now. Well, if that's the case, we already know that black is not going to want to cut right away. So I can play this, which is fundamentally better. But later in the game, white might not get the chance to come back and play it. So at this stage of the game, I think B is the move. Now, I'm not that confident in what I'm saying here, but I'm like, well, why not? It sure seems true. So now, sorry, either this guy or that guy. So at this stage of the game, B, most stages of the game we play here because it's done in one move. This other one, not done in one move. So
Yeah.
maybe I made things more confusing, but
No, no, that's clear.
there we go. Black played this way. Black did not need to play here, and it caused white, it gave white the opportunity to fix. So then we have the question, what next? Is black afraid of the Hane? No. Whether he responds or doesn't respond, he's certainly okay. So black can play away if he wants. However, black Hane here, if white responds this way, black's very happy, especially at this stage of the game. If white cuts, nothing. I mean, white simply weakened the corner. I mean, white will live and everything, but white has no right to cut and fight here. So I assumed black would play here, and my plan was to just play away and let black have this, and I'll live really small, right? But then I get Sente again. So, and I just have 2 points in the corner, but I got 2 moves away. But then black's not unhappy because he's got this great thickness. So I thought it would be interesting. Okay, back to the game. He plays here. I thought, that's a real wall. I'm looking forward to the Hane, so I'd like to get prepared. Plays on this side, which I believe is correct. And then here.
Maybe the jump makes more sense.
Jump makes more sense because there's no cut here. It's just a net, not or a ladder. Do we need to play here at all? If black plays away, white's going to Hane. Black can play here without a problem. I don't see black having a problem. And he did get a move away, but white got that turn. So maybe. I'm seeing value here. So I had already planned that if black were to Hane, which is now a turn, I was going to ignore, so I just ignore. Get my move in. Now I'm thinking, jumping here is nice. Let me prepare to jump. Now that that's in, black should press, which he does, and then play away, which he does. Yeah. Kick and jump. Bottom's looking big. Black plays the obvious, hitting my open skirt as he gets a double wing. I knew that was going to happen, and I thought, oh, it shouldn't be too tough to come in there. I think that was a naive thought. Maybe I should be putting this on the third line. I don't know.
It shouldn't be difficult coming in where?
Into your upper left.
Okay.
I thought my A group is really hard to attack. There's room all around. And my B stones, I was going to ignore anyway. I thought I can come in, everything's going to be fine. But I couldn't find a nice way in. I would still play this move after seeing the result, but I'm not confident. So, okay, so I decided on this one. I don't know. If I play this way, there's a lot. We could spend an hour looking at all these variations. I went this way. Turns, I come down. Fix. Maybe I should just fix. That seems a bit obvious. Just a second. Let me tell my wife that I'm not available. Hey, hon, I'm in the middle of a game with George. Sorry. Okay, bye. She's coming home from walking the dog, and usually I run out with 2 pieces of hot dog, and half a block away, she takes the dog off leash, and the dog just sprints towards me to get the hot dog. It's so much fun. So I don't know. Starting to
I
look
guess
like
you could also play away instead of connecting, right? Because of my submissive move in the corner.
true. It's very easy to see these 2 white stones as forcing moves. This is true. And just hang them out there. True. And there's plenty to do if I want to do it. Yeah. So I continued this way. So I'm a bit interested. Why don't you fight here? Doesn't white have 2 weak groups?
Yeah.
If this doesn't work, which is your premise, or else you would have defended it. If that doesn't work, then white's in trouble.
Yeah.
So granted, white's getting outside thickness, which affects your stick for sure. But the stick's pretty far out with lots of options. This has come up a few times in games with students where they see the white A wall forming and they go, oh, I've seen this one before. I better get busy on my B group, not realizing that at this moment, it's not necessary. It's going to be necessary. So first, take care of what's going on right now, and then take care of B. They just rush to B because, you get punished, you get punished. It's hard to be patient. Here.
I guess this also makes the, I guess, I mean, it makes the cup more powerful. And I guess I thought that if you defend, then you're not really seeming to gain much from that defense.
Some truth to that. So white, and assuming you defend your own group, if we look at black A and how it A by itself and how it defends B versus white's entire C group, and specifically D makes very nice shape. I had more need than you did, and my shape looks better than yours does. I'd say this is better for white.
Yeah. Okay.
You play away. Okay, so if black does this, well, let's do the one that I was concerned about. If you save, do I have enough liberties? Yes. Okay, you're dead. So I can play this. You're going to capture Atari and Atari. Now, yes, I gained a lot, but you still have a great corner and great health and Sente. So I'd say it's fine. That's I don't see a problem. What you did created a problem. So black plays here. Nice attacking move. But now I'm all the way alive and threatening your corner, which makes your left side group questionable. Come under, which might be
I guess I
okay.
thought that my group at B14 was basically alive. So me, connecting up with my stones in the corner was just a matter of size, nothing else.
Well, let's see if this is true. So if white plays here, I guess you can do this, then this. Yeah, yeah, pretty much alive. Okay. I think you convinced me, but I have to take the corner or my playing away was no value. And you do a surrounding thing. And of course, the bottom of the board is getting quite large. Interesting exchange. I get a lot of cash on top. You get profound influence on the bottom and virtually kill my group, which lived, by the way. Little, what do you call it when you give away something?
Spoiler. Another spoiler.
Spoiler, that's right. So I try this. You say no, which I think is valid. You're strong enough here. You don't need to back off. Here I would fix, because white now has time to push and cut. So here, and now can white just live? I'm not so sure that's true. If I want any eyes, I have to kill the thing. I mean, it could be hard for white. You can get a lot of profit. Welcome home. Then I push and cut. Now, I got away with a lot here. And as I was playing it, I felt that I got too much. But we're about to find out. I actually thought I was going to live, which I didn't accomplish. Black has a lot of weaknesses, so I'm looking for liberty. Since I can't get two eyes, I'm looking for liberties. I figure this is going to give me the most. I thought you were going to play here, which gives me more opportunity in the corner, but you played this way, which also kills. And this isn't scented. If it was, then I could live. So this would be the most I can do and just not alive. Okay. My wife says, if I let you live. Okay, so you play there. I play this way, looking at pressing your corner or living on the left. If I live on the left with this as my aim, I thought things could get interesting. Like maybe I haven't lost that much. So I tried this. So we see how white's thin and hoping and trying. And like that doesn't sound, black's like, oh, this is easy. Should be black, is my feeling. Black plays here. That's a bold move. Claiming that white is simply dead. Let's say instead that you took your eye and I get to play my move. You could walk away. You could do anything you want here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got no problems anymore. Assuming this is alive. And which I just don't think it is. Yeah. I don't think white's good there. So I did this, and Atari, and down, and Atari, and in. Oh, now you need to go and kill. Oh, can you? How do you? Ouch. What did you play? You played here. Very slow move. Like, I have no problems. I'll just surround you. So instead, now I think you win the Liberty race. I come in Atari. I come in Atari. You take. I fix. You come in. Boom.
Yeah.
Atari. So you win the Liberty race. Instead, you play. So I didn't have the right. Everything of mine is in trouble. You played another slow move, which allowed me to do the killing. and we stop there, even though you could potentially get a grand center. Thanks, George.
Cool. Thanks, Lance. That's fun.
Viewers, hope you enjoyed. Catch y'all later.
Bye-bye.